Louisiana beer reviews. We're looking at Samuel Adams Session Ale Extra Special Bitter, introduced in 2015 for the Winter Variety Pack. It says on the bottle 5% alcohol, but actually on the website it's saying 4.7. I don't understand the discrepancy. 30 IBU. They use a 2-row pale barley malt blend plus Maris Otter and honey malt. The hops are East Kent Goldings and Tettnang are hops. That's it. It gets no score on Beer Advocate because we're only looking at 6 reviews as of this morning. Rate Beer says not too good. 51 out of 100, 77 out of 100 for the style with 14 reviews. I have these wheat crackers with cream cheese, some onions. You know I gotta have onions, and I poured some of this Yamasa soy sauce on it. Yamasa soy sauce was sent to me by Ken. Ken says this is better than Kikkoman, and I think he's right. I tried it already on these crackers yesterday. We could probably get that at Cost Plus World Market or International Market or that Asian market on the West Bank in Gretna. International Market is in Metairie, and Cost Plus is on both sides of the river in the New Orleans area. Cost Plus World Market. So there's one video review for this already. Jeff of New England Beer Reviews looked at it. I haven't watched the review yet. I put it in my to-watch list, or what they call it, watch later. So I'm curious to try it. I generally do like extra special bitters, ESBs. If you remember, the Foster's used to be called Foster's Extra Special Bitter, but I don't think it sold too well because a lot of people didn't like the word bitter and they changed it to Foster's Ale. Now Foster's adds caramel coloring, but it gives it this kind of look, kind of a burnished gold appearance. And it's got a thick white head. I'm hoping this will be better than Foster's because that's sort of like an inexpensive beer. They'll have it on sale too for $3 with the big 25.4 ounce cans. This beer is certified kosher in case you need to know that. So let's check it out. Oh, I have these parade bulletins. This is for the Crew of Allah and the Legion of Mars. It's called A Salute to American Icons. And they'll be parading today, uptown New Orleans. And they put these in the New Orleans Advocate newspaper, and it's got pictures of all the floats. They don't have every parade. Maybe the crew has to pay some money for it or whatever to get the bulletin. I'm not sure. Some people collect those. All right, enough of that. Have to read the newspaper later. Okay, it's already got that straight up Samuel Adams aroma, and I think you know what I mean, that house style, that kind of, you can't describe it if you can't maybe perceive it if you haven't had it, but it's that characteristic yeast, a little pungent, biscuity. You know, Boston Beer Company is sort of like Taco Bell. They use 7 different ingredients to make 27 different items, so you just mix them around. I'm not disparaging it because most of what I have from Samuel Adams I like, and I think it's a good value for quasi-craft beer. So the yeast, the biscuit, slight citrus, a little pungent. Actually, it's smelling about at the level of the Foster's ale, you know, kind of like sort of standard. Tasting kind of like it in a way because they both have that yeast thing going, that little biscuity caramel, biscuity and then caramel, but it's also a low profile and mild. The little hop bitterness there, sort of just a straightforward bitter. Little earthiness, a little woodiness, all of those characteristics in there are so very mild and low profile. You get a medium mouthfeel and a crisp, refreshing finish, and it's overall pleasant, but not exactly what you would call dynamic. You want a really outstanding ESB get Fuller's ESB, or I think there's one from Shipyard. But for something that's sort of ordinary, but yet flavorful, like looking at the Cyclops situation, is probably 3 out of 5 sugar cubes and 2.5 out of 5 bitterness units. 2 out of 5 hop cones. How does it pair with this and Kin? By the way, this is really good. You know, stuff. It pairs well. But being that it's such a standard drink, I think it would pair well with just about anything. It's sort of like Miller High Life. You don't drink Miller High Life and say, oh, let me think of all these varied characteristics. You enjoy it, probably. It's inexpensive, $6.99, sometimes $6.49 a 12-pack. This is going to be a lot more, but you're going to get about the same as what you get with the High Life as far as quality, enjoyment, and complexity. So, yeah, B+. It's very good, but I would not say excellent. It's just what it is. It's very good. So, Le Bon Ton Relais, a very good, yet I would say it's a rather disappointing item, especially with how wonderful the sparkling ale was from the previous variety pack. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to warm today and tomorrow, southeastern Louisiana.